Kapil, of course, Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently visited the Lakshadweep Islands. How do you see that tourism flourishing in the coming days? Because there is a lot of discussion over social media about people now discussing about visiting these islands.
Yeah, it's an excellent. I think the video, the imagery that we saw, the first reaction that I had is that one must go to Lakshadweep. It would have been a reaction possibly with everybody who would have seen the video. So I think there's a great message that the Prime Minister has given that islands like them need to be visited. They're gorgeous, and it will serve Indian tourism pretty well if Andaman and Lakshadweep have significant tourism. Right now, there is a connectivity problem, and there may be a hotel infrastructure problem. But I think the way that video came up, and it just created a tremendous interest in Lakshadweep. So I am looking forward. The more people, the people at the level of the Prime Minister promotes tourism, I think it will have a game-changing impact. So I think it had an impact. You saw the social media, the buzz around social media. And India is a tremendous tourism destination internally. You just need to get connectivity, get infrastructure. You will see more and more people also traveling domestic in the near term. But connectivity is a problem. Hotel infrastructure may be a problem. But the message is right there. And this incident with Maldives is extremely unfortunate, frankly.
Yeah.
Indians can go to Lakshadweep and go to Maldives also, because India is a huge market. So the controversy was unfortunate, but I think the Prime Minister's video has spurred tremendous interest in Lakshadweep, and I think it will, going forward, if the government of Lakshadweep or the Union Territory of Lakshadweep maintains that interest, I think we'll see tremendous footfalls in the Lakshadweep going ahead.
Kapil, you did talk about the connectivity issue. Tell me now, is that an opportunity for most of these airlines to start flights and also probably, uplift the Udan scheme?
So connectivity is continuing to grow. I think we are starting new flights, new routes, adding frequencies to the current route. So I think the connectivity regime will continue to be strong across the country. As I said, once the supply chain issues are sorted out, we will see more connectivity, being addressed to the deeper ends of the country, tier 2 and tier 3. So that will continue. So that's continuing, and that will continue. And as we grow, as our fleet grows, we will have deep connectivity across the country. As for Udan is concerned, I think the mainline carriers who have the aircraft grounded would like to perhaps reschedule some of the Udan flights, or temporarily suspend the Udan flights to give the flights to their main network, because they have shortage of aircraft. But once the supply chain issues are sorted out, and particularly SpiceJet gets its act together, because SpiceJet was one of the key support of Udan. And I'm sure they will continue once their fleet and other issues get addressed. But overall, looking at Udan, the main thing about Udan is that it will be airlines who are the main scheduled carriers who would continue to be the lifeline of Udan. Minus the mainline carriers, I don't think there are airlines which are strong and capitalized to give strength to Udan, except that Fly 91 has joined, so they're well capitalized. They're funded by a private equity group, so that's very strong. We would need more stronger regional carriers like Fly 91 to make Udan very successful, and the mainline carriers contributing to it. But otherwise, on their own, if you look at the kind of capitalization that you require, the fleet under 30-seater aircrafts are not there. We don't have an under 30-seater technology. We have not globally, there is no new under 30-seater aircraft come for 20, 30 years. So that challenge will remain. But the bulk of Udan has to be by the mainline carriers and airlines like Fly 91 and other carriers who have the capital, vision, and to grow. But at the present moment, because of these constraints, there may be a temporary impact
Right.
to Udan.
Currently, what is the connectivity to Lakshadweep like?
I think there's limited connectivity to Lakshadweep. But once the government of India decides to promote it as a destination, Uh, Frankly speaking, there should be over a period of time significant connectivity to that place. But it's just not the connectivity for the locals, it's a connectivity for tourism. So you need to see whether there is a hotel infrastructure available to the level that's required. Once those are in place, if you look at the destination, frankly, it was so eye-catching. It just created a tremendous amount of interest in not only in the social media, but all people are planning vacation going forward. And I think, as I said to you, that's a great video, great service to promote tourism. And I hope we do this very often, because India is an intellectual adventure as far as tourism is concerned. We have everything. It's just a question of getting connectivity, infrastructure together.
Clearly, Maldives is not happy about it. And
it is unfortunate, as I said to you, that India is one of the largest source markets. About 11-12% of visitors are from India. Indians is paying well, spending more money there. And
10 to 12% annually.
11-12% annually. We are the largest source markets to Maldives. But I think the market in India is so big that both Maldives and Lakshadweep can coexist. I don't think the Prime Minister's message was at the expense of Maldives. The message was that we have some jewels in India. Once connectivity and infrastructure is sorted out, Indians must travel, and that's a great message. It was not against Maldives or any other country. Just say, give attention to the jewels that you have. The reaction from Maldives may have been unfortunate, but I think the video itself will serve Indian tourism strategically, I would say.